and make sure you have pillows nearby because we're going to do some seated poses today. Strap and pillow. We have 1 minute. You do whatever you need to do to kind of warm up your body. Hi, Tracy. Hi, honey. Good to see you. So I'm starting my music. I have the Spotify playlist with today's date. You can listen to any music you like. I know some people listen to rock and roll. Whatever works, you go for it. I see you. I see you all. Okay, good morning. It's 11 o'clock. Today, let's start in cat-cow. If you're somewhere else and that's what your body's telling you to do, that's fine. And this is a loosening up cat-cow. It can be a jiggling. It can be circles. It's freestyle, completely freestyle. So close your eyes. And if you need to modify in any way, I want you to really listen to your body. Sometimes I'd lean off all the way to one leg and shake it and make it your yoga dance that serves you. If you're feeling energetic like Hashmit, maybe you go into a plank right away. So I will give that option just for fun. Cat-cow or plank, treading out the heels. But this is a stretchy, feel-good plank. Maybe dropping one knee. Just options here, guys. Close your eyes. Make this serve you. Let's all find our breath. Let me hear you breathe. Nice. And let's open the knees wide and go back into child's pose. So stretch it back, forehead towards the mat. You can always bring that block and place it under your forehead. Open your mouth. Deep breaths here, everyone. See if you can feel your lips softening. Start to feel inside your body. And your body might say, oh my God, my right hip is killing me. Well, see if you can lean into it just gently and exhale out any pain, or maybe it's a shoulder. So if you have a block, another option is hands on top of the block. If you really have tighter shoulders and you want to work with that. That's it. Make some noise, deep, deep breathing here. See if you can relax your facial muscles as you let go of your tightness. We can do a ah or whatever helps you let go. Try to make some noise. Shake out the hips maybe. And let's come forward. If you have a block, remove it for puppy dog. So it's like child's pose, but the sits bones are high to the sky where you walk the fingertips out. So our hips come up now. And we open the shoulders. But you can move around. Again, you can circle. You can be still. You can transfer the weight right and left. Make it feel good for you. If you're loving this, please stay there, or we're going to come back to all fours, cat-cow again. Eyes closed, bending the elbows. This is completely freestyle. Let go of the head, the neck, the shoulders. Find your breath. Maybe big circles, maybe stillness. It's you listening to your body. I love to really go deep into one hip at a time, into the knees, under the knees, massaging. Just another option, back to that plank if some of you want that. Just to warm up, you decide. But wherever you're at, we're stretching. Even if you're in plank, we're pushing through the heels, maybe dropping one knee at a time. Good. And let's all curl the toes under for downward dog. So again, this is a stretch. If you need to rest in child's pose, take child's pose. The main thing is stay with yourself on the mat. Doesn't matter what you're doing as long as you're staying present, doing yoga that serves you. So modify your way. I know a lot of you have had injuries in this last month. Shake out the head. So listen to that body. Listen to your body. Treading one heel at a time. Nice. If you're new to yoga, just stay here. Level 2, you're going to lift that right leg and just circle that right knee. We're going to really feel what we're doing though. Open up, stretching. Everyone bending that supporting leg or two legs. And then we're going to gently knee to nose, right knee to nose, right into pigeon. Nice. So take it easy. Use your blocks or pillows under the right hip. We're just warming up. We want this to feel fantastic, okay? No torture chamber here today. You can go somewhere else for that. This is all about feeling good. If it's not feeling good, you're doing it wrong, okay? This is good pain. We're looking for good relief type pain, okay? So right knee forward. If this doesn't work for your body, another option, pigeon on your back. You just bring that right foot over the left knee, right here. Just an option. Listen to your body. Oh, there's a baby. Wait, who's baby? Oh, Julia, your baby. You guys have to look at the screen just for a minute. Juliet had a baby. Oh, it's a little girl? Oh my God, she's so beautiful. I can't hear you, so I don't know if it's a boy or girl. I think it's a girl though, right? Yeah. A boy. Congratulations. Oh, what a blessing. Congratulations. Okay, so we're all going to do yoga. Lovely. Thank you for sharing. I wouldn't mind a baby right now. I think it's the perfect time to have a baby. So close your eyes. Rock it side to side, as long as you had a full-time nanny, right? Two, maybe. Two full-time nanny. So in pigeon, making that feel great for you. So pigeon doesn't have to be still. If it's hurting, lean off to your right more and even try to massage the right hip into the mat, the right glute. We're searching for ways to relax. I'm all about using that body weight to help you massage. Good. If you're in pigeon, you can go all the way down to Kapotasana, arms out, or if you want to roll the shoulders. Just another option if you're tight in the head and neck. Allow yourself to land in your own body right now, right here. Nice. If you're enjoying being down, just stay down or start to ease your way up, twisting right or left. So the key here is use your hands and arms to support your body. So the hips can lift up if it's too painful. So we often use the hands so that we don't, and the arm strength, so that we're not transferring too much weight into areas that are tight. So you'll find that through a lot of the seated poses. I'll show you on some more of them. Nice. Let's lean to the right. If you have pillows and blocks, let's have them nearby and sit on those blocks or pillows. We're going to sweep the left leg on top of the right. Okay, I know a lot of you, your legs don't work that way. So if you need to bring it out in front of you a little. So we're just going to go into a seated pose if you want. If you're on your back and you're loving it, you know me, go for it. So left leg over right. Now, sometimes the left leg maybe is way out in front. I'm on some blocks. Make sure you're on pillows or blocks and massage your sits bones into your pillows or blocks. Maybe a little rocking. We're going to just hook the right arm. We're not going to twist yet. Face is forward, eyes closed. So you hook or hold right arm over left knee. Okay, so we just swung around that left leg. Deep breaths, but just relax, okay? So it's not a rigid spinal twist because we're not even twisting yet. We're feeling around into the right glute. Maybe you need to roll a little to the right or roll left. You can use your hands on the ground if you need to. Nothing's hard and fast, right? It's all about exploring. Good. More advanced, you guys can hook that right elbow up and over. Don't get rigid though. If that causes your whole body to tighten up, it's defeating the whole purpose. Left hand is going to start to reach behind us. So again, we're going to take some body weight into the hands to support us as we inhale. And just exhale gently. Twist, not forcing. So see if you can come in and out of the twist. So we relax slightly out on the inhale. Exhale, going a little deeper. You should feel the abdominal area, the belly button starting to twist, working your way up. So we inhale, ease out. Exhale, going in deeper. Play around with it. See if you can rock or lean. Let the body be loose. If some of you like to take a bind, you can bind. But again, ease in and out. Good. And gently we'll uncurl. Still up on your pillows. If it hurts, you need more pillows. Left leg's going to be on top or in front if you can. If you can't do either of those, legs straight out, Hashimotonasana. If you can, somehow that left leg on top. We're not going anywhere yet. Just going to sit tall. Breathe into our heart chakras, long spine. Just sit tall. Feel the lift in the rib cage. Soften the facial muscles. See if you can feel your forehead relaxing. And then bring the awareness to the nostrils. As we're sitting taller, relaxing the shoulders, lifting the sternum. We're following the inhale and exhale of the breath. So for those of you that want to calm your mind, I invite you to just stay here. This is a great opening. If your body's calling you to start to move or circle or lean forward or back, I want you guys to follow that. Eyes stay closed wherever you're at, following your body. Breathe it out. See where your mind or body takes you. So some of you are just sitting still. Open the mouth. Finding that stillness, even if you're moving, finding that peacefulness inside your body. Nice. Stay meditating as long as you like, or hands behind you. Let's bring the legs straight up to the top of your mat. I'm sideways just so you can see me. Legs straight down the mat. Let's bend the knees a little, sitting tall. And exhale, alternating, lengthening one heel at a time. Again, if it's hard for you to sit like this, you should be on 3 firm couch pillows or 4. And if you need to hinge back, if it's hurting, relax, roll the shoulders. If you feel inclined to sit still, or hinge forward. So I really invite you to get to know your body. But I will suggest that you soften the knees. Use more breath, guys. Exaggerate your exhale. Maybe a shaky shake. If you're tight, you could shake. I like to really shake the hips side to side with bent knees, Try not to get in your usual patterns. So it's just like life. You know how we get stuck in these patterns and we're like, I can't get out of this pattern. Sometimes you have to move the body quicker than you can think. And I know that's not traditional yoga, but it's true in dance. We really learn that shake it up to get rid of those tight areas. Play around with it, just closing your eyes. Trusting that your body can take you to these deeper places if you follow it. Nice. 20 more seconds here. Anything goes, anything at all. Make some noise with your breath. And often it's because we also get stuck in the lineal front body. Remember, rolling off to a side can help trigger and release the IT bands, different muscles. Be playful. More breath, everyone. More breath. Go off to a side more if you're playing with it. Breathe it out. Make it feel good for you. Nice. If you want to stay longer, I invite you to stay longer or slowly transition into Lavasana Squat. Again, you can be on your blocks and pillows here. We're shifting right and left. We're making this feel great. Lengthen your spine. Make some noise. Nice to see you, Nancy, Michelle, Anne, Ria, Paul, Juliet. Breathe it out. Maybe twist a little. You can circle even here with soft soles of the feet. Be careful for your knees, however. Make some noise. Let's bend the elbows if you can. We can all go towards the tippy toes and just go for a deeper stretch. Bend the elbows, let the torso drop down, heels come up. What do you feel? Where do you feel it? Breathe it out. Nice. So you can stay there as long as you like. You can go up to Bakasana Crow if some of you like to balance, or we'll lift the hips, forward bend. You can bring that block out in front of you or a chair. Big believer in chairs, especially if you find these asanas hard. Have a chair for support. So we'll bend and straighten, twist the hips, soft knees. Let's do something a little different today. Let's bend both knees here. Good. And we're going to round the spine, pull in through the core. So the hands could be on the knees if you need to, and then flatten the spine, lengthen. So it's kind of like a cat-cow, or a little more advanced version is finger palms together, fingertips on the floor in front of you. So you're sitting back, rounding, and flat back. Feel what you're doing. You want to make it feel good for you. Now, this is a new asana I kind of just discovered recently. And what, you know, when you wake up sometimes and your back, just your lower back is killing you, maybe you're not one of those. I found that this, if you do this one asana of rounding and arching and flattening in this position, all of a sudden that lower back pain goes away. Good. If you have another way you like working, go there, listen to your body. Let the head be heavy. Breathe it out, everybody. Audible exhale. Nice. If you're ready, let's walk the hands down the mat, back to downward dog. If you came in late to class and you want to take a breather, or you just need a breather, go to child's pose. Your choice, downward dog or child's pose. Tread out the heels, shake out the head. So you guys, this Friday, I think it's the last Friday of the month. I have to check, but if it is, we are going to do a more restorative all stretch class, okay? So tell your friends, especially people that have trouble with the standing asanas, will really focus more on just all mat on the floor. Good. So level 2, you can lift the left leg up, bend that supporting leg, little circles, but I want you to feel the left leg if you're lifting it. See if you can go more for a stretch. If you're new to yoga, don't worry about this yet. Circle the other way. Bend that supporting leg, everybody. Pull the chest towards the legs. And let's bring knee to nose. And pigeon on the left side. Good. Block under that left hip. Now, some of you, I know that's too much. No problem. I want you to roll right to your spine. Left foot over the right knee. Right here. Soften the mouth. Now you can be still in pigeon. You can have the hands under the shoulders, rolling the shoulders. If it's too much, remember, lean to your left now. Just lean off to the left and massage the left glute into the mat so it helps soften those tight muscles. We're always exploring and searching for ways to move a little deeper into the body. Make some noise with your breath. Level 2, you guys roll more to the right. Even here, you can shake it up a little if you're feeling like, wow, I am so sore and stuck. Maybe a quick, rapid shoulder rock, hip rock, wherever you're feeling tight. Play around even more than you probably think. Try to loosen it up. If you're ready to come up, we'll bring the hands under the shoulders. We'll start to lift the torso up. We'll roll the shoulders. Make it your beautiful opening. One more deep breath, wherever it serves you. Nice. And if you're ready, we'll lean to the left and we're going to sweep that right leg up and over. And again, I recommend lots of pillows right here, lots of blocks. Even if you think you don't need them, I suggest you try, because it's going to open you in a different way with a longer spine if you're seated on something. We're just going to cradle this left leg, this right leg. So even if it's out in front of you, if it doesn't want to go over, that's okay. Another option is left leg straight, just the right leg over too. We want to massage all these internal organs. So the head's not rotating yet. We're just cradling, maybe rocking. We're warming up with our breath, getting ready for our spinal twist, but not rushing anything. Try to be a little softer on your body. Maybe roll right and left, right glute, left glute. eyes closed, making it serve you. Again, I know some of you have certain limitations or injuries, so that's okay. Just listen to your body. Good. As you start to feel warmed up, as you start sitting taller and taller, then we slowly, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to get to know your tailbone. Have you ever talked to your tailbone? Really, it's right at the coccyx, the end, it's a coccyx, the end of the spine. Feel that, say hello. And then say hello as you work your way up through the lower lumbar area. So we inhale, relax. We don't go so deep into the twist. And then we exhale. Now we work our way up a little more above the lower lumbar. We go up higher into the thoracic, the middle back. So we're trying to get to feel each part of the vertebrae, but ease in and out. Untwist and twist it. Open the mouth. Last thing to go is the cervical vertebrae up in the neck. So last thing that's going to rotate over that right shoulder with eyes closed is the head. Some of you have a bind. You can take that bind. But even here, I recommend rocking, taking it really gentle. Can you make it feel good for you? And we'll slowly uncurl. If the answer to that was no, I hate it, it hurts, then you're going too deep. You're just forcing. It's better to just sit tall and just relax. So now we bring that right leg somehow in front or on top. Again, if your body's not wanting that, Hoshimotonasana, both legs down the mat. Or Bakasana is another option, just soles of the feet together. So we'll just sit tall, being patient with our bodies. Patient, relax. Deep breaths into the heart chakra. Lengthen the spine. If you have to lean back, that's okay too. Softening your facial muscles. If you would like to meditate, just stay here. Or you can start to search, maybe circle the torso. Again, this is freestyle. I want you to feel what you're doing, not think about it, but actually feel the muscles. Breathe it out when you hit a hot spot. Exaggerate your exhale. Open the mouth, maybe roll the shoulders, or just be still. You can use the hands for support. You can roll off to a side. Anything goes. We're here for 30 more seconds for you. And if you're ready, we're going to do one more stretch down here, right into a straddle. If you don't like the straddle and you have something else that serves you better, go for that. Again, you got to be up on blocks. Or at least one block or something, a book. And I'll tell you why. It's going to help you rotate the spine straighter, rotate up and over that pelvis. So we'll just sit tall, knees bent. Feel where you're tight, even while we sit here. And see if you can find ways that make it more comfortable for you. So it might be knees bent more, longer, straighter spine. Maybe alternate bending one knee at a time. And again, I invite you to just trust your body. Hinge back. If it's too much, you can gently move right or left, being patient with your body. It's making it work for you. Remember, bend those knees. Don't lock the knees out. If it's too much for you, just go ahead and roll to your spine. Okay, we'll just be here about 15 more seconds. Remember to soften the knees. Make it feel fantastic. Deep breathing. Nice. And when you're ready, if you're enjoying that, I suggest you stay longer. That's usually your homework, or let's bring the knees together. All roll onto our spine, rocking side to side. Audible exhale. So again, your homework is you have to watch a good movie. That's easy homework. And you have to sit in the straddle for at least 5 minutes. And I'm going to say on 12 inches of firm pillow. I was watching you guys, and most of you aren't on blocks that are high enough or pillows. The higher up you are, you'll find this whole new thing where gravity helps you hinge forward. Whether it's seated poses, straight legs, bent knees, you really want to be up higher. Just massaging out the back here. This should feel fantastic. Audible exhale. Rock the head. Just an option. Bicycle. Elbow to the opposite knee, or just keep rocking. If you're tight and you're working out some pain, stay with yourself. If you're doing the core, challenge yourself. Come up higher. Everyone breathing. And we can take it right into straight leg bicycles if you're choosing the core. Again, challenging yourself or just rocking out your spine if you're having a tight back day. Every day is different. So listen to what your body needs today. And let's bring both knees to the left, arms to the right. Audible exhale. Make this feel good for you. Maybe reach the arms, maybe push the hips forward and back. If some of you want oblique work, hands behind the head, right elbow up to right knee, or just stay in that beautiful twist. Let's bring the left foot on top of the right. Both knees still to the left, arms to the right. Stretch it out, pull down with that left foot. Let me hear you make some noise. Come on, sing it out. A little louder, stretch, push the hips forward. If I wasn't teaching and I didn't want to blow your ears off, but I totally make tons of noise. Just to let go of any tightness in the body. And stay there as long as you like, or roll to the spine. Reach for that right leg. So now we're pigeon on the back, we're massaging. This feels phenomenal. Staying here or small crunch. Level 2, extending the right leg. I have the squeakiest floor, you guys. I don't know. I think you can hear it. And let's all bend to the right knee. Half bridge. Come on up. Left foot stays on top. Lift the hips. This should feel good. If this is hard on your left leg, just regular bridge is fine too. Or we drop and lift. Squeezing up. This should feel good. Nice. And gently release right into happy baby. So holding the feet, bending and lengthening side to side. Staying here or bending the knees and reaching opposite elbow, opposite knees, heels parallel to the floor. Wherever you are, if you're in happy baby, feel what you're doing. If you're doing the core, challenge yourself. And another option, hands under the lower back, lowering and lifting the legs. And let's all bring the knees to the right, arms to the left. Breathe it out. Ah, this feels good. If your back's hurting, use your hands to massage out tightness, or if you have a block or balls, you can always wedge it in there. Listen to your body throughout the whole class. Good for those of you that want the oblique work, hands behind the head, left elbow up to left knee. You can always keep the knees down, another variation. Good. And right foot over left knee. Stretch the arms to the left. Breathe it out, push the pelvis forward. Stay connected to yourself. If you need to stay there longer, stay longer, or pigeon, holding the left leg. Right foot on top, flexing both feet. Remember, I recommend rolling side to side, hitting up that side body if you're tight. Nice. If you want more, small crunch. Just an option. Right leg stays on top. Whatever you're doing, see if you can slow it down and feel the connection with whatever you're doing. We're not just going through motions. Mind, body, connection. Let's all bend the left knee. Half bridge. Open up that right knee. Breathe it out. Push through the hips. Audible exhale. This should feel great. You can stay here or a gentle drop and squeeze. But we're not just going through the motions. We're actually feeling the whole body. We're connecting. 2 more breaths, a little bit higher. Nice, and release down. Good. This time we'll pull the knees into the chest, reaching for the opposite elbow as tightly as you can. You can rock side to side. So if some of you need a mellower class today, just stay here on your back, no problem. Otherwise, we're going to roll forward and back and meet in boat pose, Lavasana. We can do Ardha, half, full. You can bring the arms up. Again, you're getting stronger. I can see it. Breathe it out. Listen to your own body. Good. And slowly right up to tabletop. Hands under the shoulders. Open the mouth. Audible exhale. Push through the arms. Squeeze through the glutes. Make sure those knees are right over the heels. You don't want any knee pain. And we'll walk it forward for Lavasana Squat one more time. We should feel pretty warmed up here. Leaning right and left. Can never do Lavasana too much. This is another 5-minute homework assignment with that movie. Good movie, first of all. Comedy, has to be a comedy. Straddle for 5 minutes. Lavasana for 5. You can hold a couch, lift the hips, shake out the head, forward bend, just let it go. Rock it side to side. Let's energize the body, you guys. Breathe it out. So if some of you want to just move a little slower, I want you to just stay here. Otherwise, we're going to round it up. Good. And go through one vinyasa. So we'll inhale up, open the mouth, arch it back, hips forward, audible exhale. Good. Bend the knees, hands heart center, coming forward. We'll step back right and left, and slowly we'll lower chaturanga. You can hover above the mat and come slowly up to Shalavasana, lifting arms and legs. Breathe it out. Fire up the body. You can reach back for bow pose if you like to take it a little deeper, kicking up into the hands. Find your breath. Nice. And release. Left ear to the mat. We can windshield wiper the legs. Legs down the mat, hands under the shoulders, upward facing dog. So this is your upward facing dog, maybe rock or twist. Make it feel good. So for those of you that want to take it a little easier pace, just go right up to cat-cow or level 2. I'm going to have you go back to downward dog. Tread out the heels. Listen to your body, bend and lengthen. Good. Right leg back to the sky, level 2, and we're all going to step right foot through. Low lunge, leaning right or left. Push back through that left heel. If you need to drop the left knee, that's okay. Good. And slow and controlled, step the left foot halfway in. We're going to come right up to crescent lunge. Good. Arms come up overhead. Right foot in front, crawl the feet further apart. Good, let's interlace the hands, point the index fingers. Slowly lean to the right with the torso. So it's just a great stretch. Feel the stretch. Push back through the left heel. Left heel is off the mat because all 10 toes are forward. And we twist over the right shoulder. Breathe it out. Good, coming forward. Back to crescent lunge. If you want to do a little bit of a split squat, you can drop and lift. If you have weights, you could use those. Or just stay here reaching. Should have no pain in the knee. Slow and controlled. We're going to bend into the right knee, lift the left leg up. You can use the wall. You can airplane the arms or interlace them behind the back. Bend the supporting leg. Bend and lengthen. Left leg a little higher. Slow and controlled. Step your left foot back. Open up for warrior 2. Right knee forward. Crawl the feet apart. Left toes turned in. Pull up through the core. Good, let's inhale up. And sink back into that right leg. Again, inhale up. Feel the stretch. Exhale, sink it back down. Nice. And let's wrap the left arm behind us, half bind. So you try to get a hold of your hip crease on the right if you can. And we'll reverse. In warrior 2 legs. And now straighten that right leg. In reverse, rebend. Good, Trikonasana. Straighten the right leg. Half bind, still reach forward with that right arm. Good, rebend, warrior 2 legs, reverse, release the bind. Good, full Trikonasana. Come up and over. Try to float into this, make it your dance. Going to give 2 options, either Ardha Chandrasana, which we've been working on, half moon. Use your blocks if you need a block. You can use that, opening the whole body. If you don't like that one, another option, dancers. So we'll reach back with the left foot, right arm forward. So either Ardha Chandrasana or dancers. If you can't reach back for that back foot, don't worry. You could just extend it straight out. If you can, kick up into the left hand And both feet to the top of the mat. Beautiful. Let's inhale up. Stretch up high. If you're balancing, stay longer. Arch back, open the mouth. And forward bend. Use your breath, guys. Step it back, right and left. Nice hover for chaturanga. And upward facing dog. Audible exhale. We'll meet back in downward dog or child's pose. If you're new or you need to take it easy because you're one of the injured, the many, go to child's pose. Level 2, left leg to the sky. Bend that supporting leg. Don't be hard on yourself. Let's step the left foot through for low lunge. So again, you can drop that right knee or press back through the right heel. Feel the hips sinking and opening. So one day you may find, I could do this low lunge, but now today I can't. That's okay. Just go with what's happening today in your body. Every day is completely different, as we know. Step the right foot halfway in, crescent lunge, arms overhead. Take your time to slide your feet further apart. You really want to sink this lunge, pushing through that right heel. Interlace the hands overhead. Point the index fingers and lean to the left. Left hand to right thigh. Right hand shoots straight up. Don't take it with you. Gazing over your left shoulder. Right hand needs to be energetic, guys. Good, slow and controlled. Step your right foot halfway in, right into warrior 3. This is the Julie. You weren't here, Julie, but on Friday announced it or whatever, one day last week. I know you weren't here. But I do think she's crazy that this is her favorite asana. Okay, bend that supporting leg, lift the right leg up, energize the arms, open the mouth. If you can't go very far, that's okay. Remember, you want to bend that supporting leg. Slow and controlled. Step the right foot back. Warrior 2, open it up. Beautiful, you guys. Take your time, look down at your feet. Really try to open wider than you think you can. Right toes slightly turned in. Left toes straight forward. Up the mat, let's inhale up. Okay, stretch high, straighten the left leg and re-sink. Can crawl it further apart. I'm constantly resituating. Inhale up, exhale, re-sink. Let's wrap that right hand behind. Try to get a hold of the left hip crease and reverse. Feel what you're doing. Energize these left fingers. And now straighten the left leg. Trikonasana with a half bind. So we open that right shoulder. We gaze over the right shoulder as we reach with the left arm, but bend that left knee. Bend and lengthen. And reverse. Good, and we ease into side angle. Keep that left knee bent. Let go of the bind. And reverse. Good, straighten the left leg. Full Trikonasana. Come up and over this time. Good, use your blocks if you need them. So now the choice, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon or dancers. So step the right foot halfway in. I do recommend your blocks. So you can open up to Ardha Chandrasana, or if you want to go into dancers, you square up the hips, reach back with the right hand for the right foot. You can use the wall. And let's come up to goddess. Good, let's inhale up. Exhale, sink down. Inhale up. Exhale, sink down. Deep breathing. And let's turn both feet in, arch back, open the mouth, and hinge it forward. Good, drop the head. You could bend right and left. This is our last series here. If some of you have an inversion practice and you want to work with it up the wall, this is it, you guys, and we're going right into Shavasana, or just stay here in the forward bend, left hand to right ankle. Go up to the 1 foot up. You can go up to an L shape. Don't feel obliged. Switch hands if you're in the forward bend. Breathe it out. Nice. And step the left foot to the right. Bend the knees. We'll all meet in Shavasana for relaxation. If you need to massage out the back, good job, you guys. If you have more asanas you want to do, feel free to do them. Or take this time to inhale some positive healing energy for yourself. Gently placing both hands on your heart chakra. Let's dedicate our practice to someone today. That someone can be yourself, by the way. If you need it the most, that's okay. Feel it. Feel that love. Gently staying here or stretching the arms overhead, stretching the legs. that slowly roll to the side. Making our way up to sitting, hands, heart center. Let's draw a breath right through the center of your forehead. Just feel that area. Inhale right through the center of the forehead. Release the hands to the sides. Inhale up, feeling the hands in space. Hands together. Exhale, center. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Wonderful to see you. I know I rushed you through that second half a little bit just to pick up the pace, but I have I know I have injured people. I hope you're all just listening to what you need. I'm going to unmute you if you want to check in. You have to unmute yourself though. Now can. So great to see you all. You can.
I wanted to remind